Welcome back, everybody, to some Steins Gate Zero. I'm your host, the Musical Gamer. We are here with Mayuri and her friends, still talking about the groping last time. No, not about the groping, but we've got some stuff going on. In the end, Katsumi kept clinging to Mayuri until they reached the station. She felt a lot better, but catching Mayuri when she tried to escape used up a lot of her energy. Either way, now that she was satisfied... Oh dear. Wait, this isn't happening right now, is it? No, there's no way. She shuddered and turned back towards Mayuri as an image came into her mind from out of nowhere. Wait, is she now having visions of the goddamn Alpha World Lines? Why?
Mayushi. Nani? Fuyukomi-ma, 一緒にコスしようね。この前話したよ。冬コミマはね、マユシーは作る方に専念します。
What is going on?
それでもいいからさ、とにかく冬コミマもこの4人で絶対一緒に参加しよう。ね。
Why do I have such a horrible feeling right now?
当たり前だよ。そのために今日みんなで買い物したんだよ。だよね。でも約束だよ。約束?
It's a promise, I guess. What is that about? Mayuri and Yuki split up with them in front of the station, since they were taking a different train. Okay.
それじゃあね。おやすみなさい。Mayuri-chan, Yuki-san.
See you guys later. I get. What is going on?
またね。てってるー。
てってるー。
Bye bye.
God damn it. Every time I have to do it too. Just every goddamn time. Katsumi stood still and watched the two of them until they were out of sight. She felt like she was about to cry and looked up to stop the tears from falling.
Fubuki-chan.
Kaede was standing next to her, looking worried. Yeah, I would too. Like, oh my god, was she the only one who had that vision? I'm assuming she is. Otherwise, I would imagine everybody else would be pretty terrified right now.
どうしたの? ごめん、なんでもない。なんでもなく
Nothing
ない
my
よ。
ass. Yeah, exactly. Nothing my ass.
もしかして、まゆりちゃんがどうかしたの?
How do you explain this, though?
お願い、話して。
Even after Kaede asked, Katsumi wasn't sure she should tell her. There was no way she'd believe it anyway.
今日のふぶきちゃん、いつもよりテンション高かった。すごく無理してる感じがしたもの。気づいてたんだ。気づくよ。
Katsumi and Kaede had known each other for 2 years. Since their ages were so different, they treated each other like an older and younger sister. So at times like this, Kaede was really sharp. Kaede didn't talk much, but that meant she paid a lot of attention to the people around her. Part of it was also just that Katsumi wasn't good at hiding things. She just couldn't lie to Kaede no matter what. She gave up and decided to say it.
マユシーがね、死んじゃうんだ。
Oh god.
何？どういうこと？
How do you explain this, though? Katsumi remembered the nightmares and the things she kept seeing no matter how much she didn't want to.
夢を見るんだよ。
The other question is, why is she having these dreams? Who is Fubiki? Or, why? Why is she having dreams of the Alpha World Line? Is this something that was answered maybe in the original Steins Gate and I just don't know?
夏ぐらいからかな。毎日夢の中でマユシーが死んで、その度に私や楓ちゃんは泣いて。でもどうすることもできなくて。
Okay, if they're there and crying, I'm assuming that happened in the Alpha World Lines as well. So these are just characters that were never in the anime, so I wouldn't know them. God damn it! Alright, I can adjust.
夕べ見た夢なんか最悪だった。
The worst, huh?
私たちの目の前で 突然マユシーが倒れて動かなくなっちゃうの。そのマユシーをね、オカリンさんが悲鳴を上げながら抱きしめて大きな声で叫んでて。
My god. Normally, people would find that if you're having thoughts like this or dreams like this, that you should go see a shrink.
ねえ、どうしちゃったんだろう私。なんでこんな夢ばっかり。落ち着いて、吹雪ちゃん。多分疲れてるせいよ。
Yeah, but for what, 6 months now? Because it's like, what month is it right now in the game? It's the middle of winter. It's like almost half a year since the end of Steins Gate.
そうなのかな。だってまゆりちゃん、今日もすごく元気だったでしょ。
Well, yeah. Kaede gave Katsumi a gentle shoulder hug. A shoulder
だか
hug.
ら大丈夫。私やだよ。マユシーが死んだりしたら。そんなことありえないわ。絶対に。
So you say.
絶対に。絶対よ。
Well, everybody dies eventually, but I get what you mean. Kaede's words made Katsumi calm down a little. She was glad to have an older friend like this.
とにかく気のせいよ。そんな悪いこと起きるはずがないでしょ。
Please don't say it so loud. Her hand squeezed Katsumi's shoulder tightly. Being held like this made Katsumi feel a lot better.
ごめんね。変なこと言って。
But that night she had the nightmares again. Oh boy. What is happening? Are people just sort of starting to remember the world lines? Is that what's going on? I'm not sure. Great, now we're Suzuha, huh? Lovely. We're just hopping around characters. Suzuha Amane was about to run out of patience. The cause was the young man in the room with her, her father. Itaro Hashida, aka Daru. His massively obese body was leaning forward over a computer monitor, and he had a dopey grin. He's just big-boned, Suzuha. He's big-boned. Just leave him alone. He'd finally gotten up around 11 a.m., gulped down 3 cups of instant ramen, and now was surfing the internet. Sounds like a typical day.
Oh? Oh? なんですとリア充メッセピーとパルテノン氏って夫婦だったん？何それ聞いてねえし。
What? Oh my god, I don't speak your language, Daru. What is this? Female freelance illustrator. She primarily does illustrations for Nico Nia. Nico Nia? Is this supposed to be like Nico Nico? No. Nico. Wait. What's the video of Vocalo songs? Vocaloid, I'm assuming. It's mostly popular with young women. Okay. Normies Must Die. A Vocalo producer. 2 of his videos have exceeded over 1 million views. Popular for the unique worlds he builds with his lyrics. As his name suggests, many of his songs criticize normies. Lovely. Or criticize himself for not having any friends. Wait, that's like one end of the spectrum to the other. Make up your mind. Oh god, his songs are a source of support for viewers in similar dire straits. His songs always feature images by the same illustrator, Parthenon, and her cute illustrations are another source of popularity. Okay. His quiche. Traditional French dish. I know what a quiche is. GGK likes making quiches. She's actually very fond of it.
つうか、リア充メッセとか名乗ってる本人がリア充じゃん。リアルに嫁いるとか、汚すぎる。ぐぬぬぬぬ、ぼっちの味方だと思ってたのに。こんなん戦争だろ。炎上必至だろ。
It's trolling time. Oh no! This is how you start the flame wars. Oh god damn it.
もうアットちゃんもツイポも炎上してた件について。
That tweeter? I'm assuming he's talking about Twitter. He has to. Name of a microblogging software apps. Tweeter? Wait, what? Tweets from other users can that. Wait, that's playing it way too close to the chest. You should have just said Twitter at that point.
僕としたことが出遅れた。これまでの流れをちゃんとチェックしないと。
父さん。
はい。
Hey, buddy. That's what Suzuha called her father. It's who he was, after all, so there was nothing else to call him. Suzuha was a time traveler from the year 2036, and 7 years from now he would become her father.
いい加減にしなよ。一日中ゴロゴロして食べるかネットを見るかゲームをしてるかばっかり。即席麺やお菓子ばかり食べてると体に病変を生じるって警告しても治そうともしない。
In fact, his PC desk was covered with snacks. She cleaned it regularly, but it never seemed to make a difference.
運動だ
He
って
likes to snack.
しろって言ってるのに全然しない。
Suzuha realized she was complaining more than usual, but she had to say it anyway.
そんなんじゃ将来。
And then she realized that Itaru wasn't even listening to her. Yep, sounds like Daru. His eyes were fixed on the computer monitor. He'd moved his mouse out of sight, but she could still hear him clicking it. Nope.
話を聞きなさい。
Suzuha approached her father from behind and put the hairspray can she'd been hiding up to his neck. Oh no! Does he think she's gonna shoot him? Itaru seemed to think it was a gun. He stuck his hands up. Threats like this worked. They worked because she told him that she'd survived the Third World War and the wars and chaos of 2036, and that she was ready to draw a gun and pull the trigger whenever she needed to. Ah, yes, the ultimate threat.
すずはやめてくんないと父さん怒っちゃう。
Daddy's gonna get mad.
怒られるのは父さんの方。
はいすみません。でもさ僕の秘密の仕事知ってるっしょ。あれが結構忙しいんだよ。僕ぐらいのハッカーになると引く手あまたでさ食事も適当に済まさざるを得ないっつうか。海外のクライアント相手だと時差もあって昼夜逆転しちゃうっつうか。
未来の父さんもそんなことばっかり言って母さんに叱られてた。
So it ain't gonna work this time either, buddy.
ね
You better learn now.
100歩譲って睡眠周期は仕方ないとしてもこれ以上健康を損ねるような食事は許容範囲外。即刻中止すること。いい？
だけど仕事もそうだけどタイムマシンの研究が大変なんだ。癒しが欲しいんだよね僕。
そうやって言い訳してすぐだらけようとする。甘えてるよ父さん。
He's just a big baby. Suzuha was always amazed that her dad managed to survive the future's wars. Yeah, that's actually a good question. Like, how the hell does a man like this live through World War III? But since the time machine research would affect the future and eventually Suzuha's very presence here, she couldn't tell him to stop. Even after Rintaro Okabe stopped coming to the Future Gadget Lab, Itaru had kept working on the time machine all by himself. Suzuha never said a word about it. If she did, it might create a time paradox.
タイムマシンを作るのに未来から来たタイムマシンを精査しちゃダメだからね。
She decided to warn him again.
分かってるよそんなこと。でも時々自信なくなるんだよね。僕本当にタイムマシンなんて作るん？
当然だよ。しっかりして。
はい。
Suzuha took the hairspray can off his neck.
てっきり銃だと思ったらなんというはったり。父さんを騙すなんてひどいよ。
Because she's on a mission.
次は本物使うからね。
Yeah, I know. If you ask for it, I'm sure she'll use a real one.
それマジ勘弁。
Suzuha put the can of hairspray back on the shelf. It was something Rintaro Okabe had left here when he'd lived in the lab. It was still here since its owner never came back for it.
漫画とかゲームだとさ、父親を叱る娘ってのはもっとこう燃えるんだけどな。鈴葉、ちょっとさ、もうダメだよパパって言ってみてくんない？できれば甘やかすような口調で。
You have problems. You have so many problems.
なんでもないでござる。
Her dad shrank from Suzuha's glare. Yeah, I bet he did. You ain't gonna be pulling any of that shit with her, that's for sure. She'll kick your ass. Suzuha sighed loudly and dropped herself on the sofa. She leaned back against the headrest and stared at the ceiling and then closed her eyes.
どうしたん？
なんでも。
隠しても無駄なのだぜ。鈴葉のなんでもないってのは話を聞いてほしいって意味っしょ。
え？
ほら、話してみるといいよ。
Daru sounded very serious. Suzuha's eyes went wide for a moment, but then she realized.
そのセリフ、この前プレイしてたギャルゲーにあったよね。
Oh, damn it. Damn it, I was about to have respect for you.
それでフラグが成立するんだっけ？
That's the phrase that triggers the flag. Oh no! He's using his Gal game knowledge on her. She'd been living here for about 3 months. She was starting to learn a little about Akihabara's culture circa 2010.
父さん、間違っても私を落とそうとか思わないでよね。
Take my route, okay?
ねえよ、実の娘にそんなことしないって。
本当かな？未来の父さんはちょっと怪しかった。私が思春期になってからもよく一緒にお風呂入ろうって誘われたな。
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
何それ怖い。
It's
私は
terrifying.
軍属だったし、父さんはタイムマシンの開発に追われてたからいつも一緒にいられるわけじゃなかったけど、とにかくベタベタしてきたよ。鬱陶しいくらいにね。
It was obnoxious. Oh man, I'm wondering, it might actually have just been innocent. I don't know, he just might have missed his daughter. Her dad looked honestly depressed and she realized that she'd gone too far.
父さんはさ、いつも私に言ってくれてたよ。ここは最低最悪の世界線だけど、私が誕生したことだけは最高だって。私、未来の父さんを失望させたくないんだ。だから、絶対にオカリンおじさんを説得しなきゃ。
大丈夫。失望したりしないって、絶対に。
そうかな。
うん。
けどね、おじさんはどうしても話を聞いてくれないよ。
Well, he is stubborn.
このままじゃおじさんは過去へ行かない。マキセ・クリスを救出しない。シュタインズゲートにも到達しない。
Steins Gate. That was the name of the mysterious world line her dad had told her about in 2036, where World War III might not occur. Leading Rintaro Okabe to that world line was her mission. But right now it wasn't going well. Suzuha had come to 2010, and just like the mission had called for, she'd succeeded in sending Rintaro Okabe to July 28th. But then he'd failed, and he wasn't going to try again. Every time they met, she'd try to convince him, but who knew if her words were having any effect?
結局、第三次世界大戦に世界線は収束して、大勢の人たちが殺戮される。それを変えるために私は来たのに、何もできない運命なのかな。
Suzuha had something else she had to do here in Akihabara in December 2010, besides convincing Rintaro Okabe, and it meant she was running around every day. The exhaustion was starting to take its toll on her. During the war, she'd been able to keep herself sharp at all times, and this level of exhaustion wouldn't have meant anything. The relaxed atmosphere of 2010 was actually making her realize how tired she was. That's actually a very true thing. Like, as soon as you start to put yourself into more relaxed situations from being, like, high on adrenaline or having to you work so hard you don't notice the strain on your body, as soon as you actually go into a situation where you need to, or you can relax, your body's all of a sudden like, oh, well, I guess now's a good time to collapse. This is what I went through in college. Here's a quick gamer story. Every time I would come up on a big show or a big recital or anything like that in school, I was a music major, I would go ham for like months or weeks up to that point, and the second the show was over, I would get deathly ill. And that's pretty much like the majority of my life for the last like 10 years. That's how everything worked until I graduated, and now I'm actually in pretty decent control of my health for the most part. But that was an awful way to live, but I didn't notice any of it until relatively recently, like maybe about like 4 or so years ago, that's what was happening. It's very, very dangerous, and it's very easy to slip into patterns like that. She was feeling very sleepy right now, actually. She was surprised at how willing she was to fall asleep in such an undefended position, but she didn't think she could beat the temptation. And then suddenly she felt something extremely cold on the back of her neck. Uh-oh. She snapped awake in an instant. What did he do? Her movements after that were lightning quick. She jumped up and slid beneath the massive body in front of her, which obviously belonged to Itaru, and grabbed his arm and twisted it as she dropped him to the floor. Oh no! She's manhandling her father! She went to draw the gun at her hip, and then her hand swiped through empty air. And then she came back to reality. Her gun was hidden. She wasn't carrying it. This wasn't 2036. Oh, ouchies. 2 cans of Dr. Pepper clattered to the floor. That must have been what she'd put on her neck. Yep.
何するの父さん。
さっきのお返しだお。
ぼーっとしてたから危うく殺しちゃうとこだったよ。そういう訓練受けてきたんだからシャレじゃ済まないんだって。
わかったから話してくださり。言いたいでござるの巻。
まったくもう。
And thus Daru never tried to tease his daughter again. He learned his lesson. Suzuha let her father go. He probably didn't. He totally didn't. Itaru rubbed his arm and stood up, then grabbed the cans of Dr. Pepper off the floor. He offered one to Suzuha.
つかさ、諦めんの早すぎだろう。もうちょっと頑張ってみるのだぜ。多分、オカリンは疲れて眠ってるだけだから、今みたいに冷たい毒ペでも首筋に当ててやれば飛び起きるんじゃね？なんせほら、あのオカリンだし。
She realized her dad was trying to cheer her up and nodded. Oh? Off-key humming? Their eyes met. Just the sound was enough to tell them who it was.
隠れろ、鈴葉！
オキドキ。
Wait, what? What? Suzuha moved fast. Maybe even faster than when she knocked her father to the ground. What the hell's going on? She quickly and silently jumped behind the curtain that separated the lab's development room from the rest of it. Just as she hid beneath the desk, there was a knock at the door. Suzuha knew that voice, of course. It was her mom. Oh, it's her mom. She could tell the noises he was making that her dad was panicking. Yes, panic, Daru, panic. Panic basket all the way.
はいはい、今出る。
Itaru went to open the door. Suzuha took a deep breath and concentrated her mind. She remembered the time she'd spent 3 days and 3 nights on a battlefield with no food and nothing to drink, constantly aiming her rifle at the target. She erased any trace of her presence that could give her away. Her breathing started to become shallow. Dad, don't screw this up, okay? Oh no.
天音、今日はまゆしと待ち合わせ？
Itaru came back into the room with a girl.
はい、お料理の特訓をすることになっているんですけど。
She could hear plastic bags rustling. She must have brought the ingredients.
まゆし、来てないんだよね。
そうですか。ちょっと来るの早かったかな。
Yuki Amane. Just as the name Amane suggested, she was Suzuha's mother in the future. In other words, the two of them in the other room were supposed to get married. Oh boy. When is this supposed to happen?
約束があるなら、そのうち来るんじゃないかな。
待っていてもいいですか？
もちろん。ここで料理もするんでしょ？
はい、橋田さんもぜひ味見してくださいね。
まゆしのはあんまり食べたくないよ。
大丈夫ですよ。まゆりちゃんすごく上達してるんですから。
へへ。
Really? Is this anything like Mystery Food X? Because if so, I ain't having it. Itaru was clearly nervous. As far as Suzuha knew, the only girl he acted that way around was Yuki Amane. Suzuha and Mayuri were practically family, and he got along fine with Big Sis Rumi, Ferris Nyan Nyan, who worked at the maid cafe next door. So it wasn't that he didn't know how to act around girls, but for some reason he always acted different when she was around. She told him that Yuki would be his wife someday. It was too late to do anything about it now, but maybe that was a mistake, she thought. Yeah, you think?
今日は妹さんはお留守ですか？
え、あ、うん。
そうですか。
Itaru Hashida's sister was none other than Suzuha herself. Around the same time Suzuha had started spending all her time in the lab, Yuki had become friends with Mayuri and Itaru, and began visiting more frequently, which meant that avoiding her was almost impossible, and so she was forced to tell Yuki that she was Itaru's little sister. But still, she'd wanted to keep contact to a minimum in order to keep Yuki from finding out somehow. That was why she was hiding. I guess that makes sense.
どうですこの服？この前買ったんですけど。
She did a twirl. Yuki showed no signs of noticing Suzuha. She was twirling around in the center of the room as if she was at a fashion show. Yuki was a cosplayer and wanted as many people as possible to see her dressed up. Mayuri had told Suzuha that once before. In fact, Yuki and Mayuri spent a lot of time complimenting each other's outfits.
うん、いいよ。すごくいい。
本当ですか？
うわー、天使来たこれって感じ。
ありがとうございます。橋田さんもおしゃれしましょうよ。ちょっとだけ痩せれば結構素敵だと思うな。
Oh boy.
はははは。
私本気ですよ。
お。
Is she gonna actually make him lose weight? Is she going to give him enough motivation to actually lose weight? That would be hilarious. Itaru Hashida and Yuki Amane. As she listened to their awkward conversation, Suzuha remembered the last time she'd said goodbye to her dad. Oh, we're flash forward into the future now? Oh yeah, we are. 2036, August 13th.
父さん、治安部隊が万世橋まで来てる。
Mansebashi? What's Mansebashi? One of the bridges on the south side of Akihabara that crosses over the Kanda River. Oh, the original Mansebashi was built in a different spot. When new Mansebashi Bridge was built in its current location, the old bridge became known as Old Mansebashi. It was taken down altogether in 1906. Wow, 1906? That's an old bridge. The bridge only came into its current arch shape after several rebuildings, including one after the Great Kanto earthquake. Oh, all right, fair enough. Interesting.
ということは、ここが発見されるのも時間の問題かな。あらかじめ流しておいた偽の情報も効果なかったか。
急ごう。
Wow, he does sound older.
開けるぞ。
He sounds older, that's for sure. Do we get to see old Daru?
すごい。こんなところに扉があったなんて。これなら誰にも見つからないね。
さあ、中へ。
ここって。
Where are we? What is that? Oh! Hello. Oh, he's still fat. The room was almost totally empty and covered from top to bottom in soundproofing materials. Not only were there no windows, there wasn't even a door to the hallway. The building they were in was once a symbol of old Akihabara before it was almost entirely destroyed by an air raid during the last days of the Third World War. Only a few people knew about the secret room inside it. The biggest reason was its secret. The silhouette of what looked like a satellite sitting in the corner. It's a time machine, isn't it?
あ、これタイムマシンだよね。これがタイムマシン？かがり、危ないからあんまり近づくな。
Kagare. Okay, Suzuha spoke to the little girl clutching Mayuri's hand. Most of the children in this era had skin inflammations somewhere on their body from all the radioactive rain, but she didn't. Her name was Kagare Shina. Her registration form said she was 10 years old, but no one knew if that was true. She was an orphan who'd lost her parents in the Tokyo air raids when she was a baby, and nobody even knew her birthday. The name Kagare had been given to her by Mayuri, who was working at the child welfare center that had taken her in. She took it from the word Kagaribi, meaning bonfire. in hopes that she could be a light even in these dark days. That's actually really nice. It's symbolic. It had been 4 years since Mayuri had adopted her, and her name on the registration form had become Kagari Shina. So it's Mayuri's adoptive daughter.
綺麗だね、ママ。そうね。
Suzuha monitored for the Shinas to monitored. Suzuha motioned for the Shinas to step back and put her right hand and right eye up to the time machine sensor. The biometrics check cleared and the hatch slid open. She went inside and fastened herself into the seat.
これほど長時間の有人ジャンプは初めてだが、技術的には全く問題ない。これまでのテストジャンプ通りやればいいからな。
オキドキ。
Suzuha began to flip switches, working her way through the startup procedure. She'd practiced it hundreds of times in preparation for this day. The faint rumble from the machine began to get louder.
データによれば、昔のラジカンはちょうどこの場所が屋上になってる。ただし、高さが1メートルほどずれてるからな。着地するときに衝撃があると思う。
了解。
The time machine could move through time, but not space. To arrive at the radio building more than 60 years in the past, she needed to launch from right here.
トラブルが起きても冷静にな。トレーニングを思い出せばいい。
大丈夫だよ。私は父さんのマシンを信じてるから。
Her words must have meant a lot to him because he stuck out his lips toward her. She squished them back with her hand. Huh?
気持ち悪い。
He tried to kiss her goodbye. Oh no, she rejected it.
悲しいな。鈴葉は父さんが嫌いかい。
父さんがやるとなんか下心があるみたいだから。
You mean something else? Oh no! Is he into that kind of stuff? Oh god, I hope
いくら
not.
なんでも娘相手に下心なんてねえよ。
最近母さんに似てきたハスハスとか言ってたのはどこの誰？
Pant pant. If you didn't throw the pant pant in there, you might have gotten away with this. Her mother wasn't here. She'd become a victim of the war, brutally killed by the peacekeeping squads. That's kind of disturbing, especially since now we know who she is. We didn't know who her mother was in the original Steins Gate. It was only until this one that a face was given to her. Now we know her. It's very, very
冗談を
disturbing
真
to
に
think
受け
about.
ないでくれたまえ。
なんだ冗談だったの？
Oh my god, Suzu. Why? Her voice sounded kind of disappointed. What? She set the destination for August 13, 1975. Hold on, wait, can we just talk about the fact that she's disappointed? Oh, come on now.
これでよし。それじゃあ父さん、マユ姉さん。
She was about to say her goodbyes, but then... Uh-oh.
屋上からだ。突入してくるぞ。
Uh-oh.
思ったより早い。
Suzuha drew her gun from her holster. She was about to get out of the time machine, but her dad stopped her.
ダメだ。さっさと飛べ。
でも父さんたちが。
俺たちのことはいい。早く行け、鈴葉。
そんな、だって。
マヤシ、係ちゃんを。このマシンにはもう一人乗れる。
So you're taking the girl with you? Mayuri and Suzuha's father picked up the stunned Kagari and stuffed her into the time machine.
すずちゃん、係をお願い。わかった。
If Suzuha's mission succeeded, the world line would be rebuilt, and it was likely that the present Kagari would cease to exist. It might have been pointless to send her, but even so, a mother wants her child to live. That's how Suzuha's mom was too. Oh god, really?
Mama.
Oh man, oh, it's so sad! Kagari finally seemed to understand what was going on. She called out to her mom.
やだよ。大丈夫だよ。係ちゃん。すずちゃんが一緒だから。ね。ダメ。ママも一緒じゃなきゃダメ。過去へ行けば昔のママがいるよ。今よりずーっと若くて。係ちゃん、びっくりするだろうな。
Dear Lord. Mayuri handed Kagari a tiny keychain. Yeah, she'd be 26 years younger, right? It looked old, but it may have been a brightly colored green once. but now it was completely faded. Oh, it's an Oopa!
ママがずっと大切にしてきたウーパのキーホルダーだよ。かがりちゃんにあげる。大事にしてね。
Once it was pressed firmly into Kagari's hand, she stepped back. Mayuri was smiling but weeping at the same time.
いや、行きたくない。ママと一緒にいる。ママダメ。かがり、おとなしくしてなさい。
Oh jeez, Mayuri mom mode. Oh my god. Momuri? Momuri mode. Momuri. Oh jeez. Kagari felt silent immediately. Even Suzuha had never heard Mayuri use that tone of voice. That's how harshly she scolded her daughter. Kagari was quietly weeping, unmoving.
閉めるぞ。
This time the hatch really did begin to close. The inside of the machine and the outside of it. The two worlds were about to be completely cut off from one another. Whether Suzuha's mission was successful or not, she would probably never see any of them again.
すずちゃん、本当にかがりをお願いね。あと、オカリンに伝えて。シュタインズゲートは必ずあるって。
絶対に諦めるな、大バカ野郎。ってな。
オキドキ。
Oh man. And she tried and he still didn't do it. Oh god. And then the door was sealed shut and Mayuri and Itaru's voices disappeared along with the chaos outside.
父さん、大好き。
She whispered towards the door, now sealed shut.
行くよ、かがり。かっこええ。
She booted up the time machine. Well, wibbly wobbly timey wimey, here we go, we.
橋田さん、掃除機はどこ？
Huh, back in the present, Suzuha snapped back to reality. Yuki was getting closer to the development room she was hiding in. Uh-oh.
そのカーテンの危な。
Oh, it's right behind the curtain. Oh, crap!
この奥？
Oh, shit.
ああ、僕が持ってくるよ。
Itaru motioned for her to stop and then quickly slid into the room. As he reached down to pick up the vacuum off the floor, his gaze locked with Suzuha's as she hid under the desk.
バレないようにしてよ、父さん。
オキドキ。
ありましたか、掃除機。
あ、うん。
Oh boy. Evidently, Yuki was trying to be nice by cleaning up. The place is pretty messy right now. Knowing Yuki's personality, Suzuha could imagine she'd want to clean it. Itaru grabbed what looked like a vacuum cleaner off the floor and left the development room.
何ですか、それ。
未来ガジェット5号機。
Future gadget number 5.
分解すれば普通の掃除機として使えるはず。
お掃除するための掃除機なのに、分解したらかえって散らかすことになりません？
あう。
橋田さんって頭がいいのに時々うっかりなことしますよね。
そうかな。
でもそういう人の方が私好きだな。
なんだと？
Uh-oh. Well, maybe not uh-oh, but oh yeah. I don't know. Itaru started to panic again and Suzuha sighed. She's like these worthless
た
people.
だ生活については見直した方がいいと思うんです。お部屋の掃除はできれば毎日した方がいいですよ。ここ特にホコリっぽいですし。それだけじゃありません。食事のこともそうです。今日もカップ麺だったんでしょ。
なんで知ってるん？
お台所に食べ残したまま放置されてます。
なるほど。
Of course she'd see that,
それに
doofus.
お菓子もこんなにたくさん。食べ過ぎだっていつも言ってるのに。
一応気をつけてはいるのだぜ。うん。
一応じゃダメです。 あんまりカップ麺やお菓子ばかり食べてると病気になっちゃいますよ。あと少しは運動すること。
Oh, now you're being told off by her too. When you're being told off by two women, one who is your future daughter, the other who is your future wife, even though she don't know it yet, you know you're doing something stupid. You know you fucked up. Yuki Yamane was saying the exact same thing that Suzuha had just said. Perhaps they really were mother and child. Suzuha was just beginning to feel a little homesick when she sensed another visitor approaching. Sensed? What is she, like a... She's freaking Dragon Ball Z right now? Doo-doo-doo, Mayuri! The door to the lab opened and a greeting she'd heard many times before resounded throughout the room.
ごめんね、ユキさん。ちょっと遅れちゃった。
It was Mayuri coming to see Yuki. But there was another presence there too.
まゆりちゃん、こんにちは。岡部さんも一緒だったんですね。
Oh, you brought him.
おかりん。
Yo!
久しぶりじゃん。
What up, dude? Oh my god, you look awful.
ああ、久しぶり。
When she heard his voice, Suzuha ground her teeth a little. Dear Lord. I guess we're going back to him now. Oh, we're talking to Kurisu. It's December 5th.
なんだって？
聞こえなかった？興味深いと言ったの。
まさか行きたいとか言い出すんじゃないだろうな。
ぜひお願い。
Wait, what? What is this?
話すべきじゃなかったな。
What did you stupidly tell the phone? I was standing in the middle of Ikebukuro with a smartphone in one hand, staring up at the sky, contemplating my existence. No, I'd been trying to talk to the Amadeus Kurisu as much as possible lately. Sometimes I would contact her, and sometimes Kurisu would contact me. It didn't feel any different than having a friend who lived in the real world. Talking on a smartphone in a crowded place like this was a little embarrassing, but I told myself that compared to the things I used to do, it was nothing. That is also for sure. I'd chosen harmless topics for our discussion. But it still reminded me so much of talking to the old Kurisu that I sometimes forgot myself. I'd done that just now when I accidentally told her about the lab. She'd seized on it.
あんたが今話したそのラボ、オリジナルの私は行ったことが？
ああ、いや。
Yeah, no. Not in this world line, at least.
はっきりしないわね。どっち？
ないよ。
Kurisu had been part of the lab in the Alpha World line. In this world line, she died before ever becoming a lab member. Of course, she'd never even known where it was.
お前は勘違いしているようだから言っておく。ラボと言ってもラボじゃない。ただのお遊びサークルだ。それに
Suzuha was living there right now, and Daru spent a lot of time there. If they found out about Kurisu, things could get complicated.
言いかけてやめないでほしいわけだが。
Sorry.
なんでもない。
いずれにせよ、外の世界をいろいろ見て回ってみたい。今までは先輩や教授と話す時も研究室の中ばかりだったから。
だからこうして日曜の朝っぱらから池袋を案内してやっているだろう。
10 a.m. Even at this hour, the area in front of Ikebukuro Station was crowded. It was going to get even more crowded as it got closer to noon.
なんなら乙女ロードまで連れて行く覚悟はしていたんだけどな。
何よそれ。
お前の知らない世界が広がっている場所だな。
There's a whole world there you know nothing about. Isn't that the female otaku road?
待って、今調べた。
I just looked it up.
本当に興味が湧いたか？
そんなわけあるか。とにかく今日はあんたのラボに連れて行ってよ。
Oh god, still pushing all the same buttons, I see.
私に話して聞かせた以上、責任を取りなさい。よろしくね。
And then she hung up. It was like it was her own personal taxi service. Kurisu couldn't move around on her own, so there was no getting around that, but...
まったくわがままなやつめ。
She didn't seem to think very highly of me. At this rate, she might start treating me worse than a servant. The real Carissa was one thing. Or no, maybe it wasn't. But being treated that way by the artificial Carissa was incredibly humiliating. Wouldn't it be a humiliation for all of humanity, being bossed around by a computer?
これはなんとかすべきかもしれん。
As I mumbled to myself.
あれオカリ
Mayuri called out to me. She was carrying a lot of bags. It was probably materials for one of her costumes.
ねえねえ今誰かと話してなかった？
今のは
You just say you were on the phone with someone.
大学のゼミの友達だ。
そっか今日も遊びに行くの？
いや、今日は別に予定はない。まゆりはこれからバイトか？
ラボでユキさんと待ち合わせ。
ラボ
Was this good timing or bad timing? That depends on how you look at it.
オカリンも久しぶりに一緒に行かない？ユキさんの手料理も食べられるよ。それとね、マユシーも頑張って作る予定なのです。どうかな
Well, when you put it like that, how the hell can I refuse? God damn it! You really know how to twist my arm. You really do. In the end, I went with her.
えへへ。
ずいぶん嬉しそうだな。
嬉しいよ。
Mayuri had been smiling the whole time, but I was the opposite. The minute I got here, I was so nervous, I felt like I was about to throw up. I didn't really want to see Suzuha.
あおう、岡部じゃねえか。
お
And oh, hi! The door to the brown tube workshop on the first floor opened, and out came the building's owner, Yugo Tennoji.
店長さん、てってるー。
Toot-doo-doo!
おう、
うわー T シャツ1枚で寒くないですか？
鍛えてるからな。
When I'd been living in the lab, I'd given him the nickname Mr. Brown. It'd been a long time since I'd seen him. Would it be Mr. Brown or Mr. Braun? I don't know.
岡部、その様子じゃちゃんと大学生やってるみたいじゃねえか。
どうも。そういえば家賃ってどうしてるんだっけ？
I asked Mayuri instead of him. I used to give it directly to Tennoji, but
ね
has Daru been paying it?
橋田がちゃんと振り込んでくれてるか
yep, he
ら
has.
安心しな。
Alright, that's all the work he's been taking, I guess.
そうですか。
おう。
This man, was he a rounder in this world line too? Oh, that's a good point. I didn't think about that. Yeah, he was just the same as Moeka in the Alpha world line. There's no way I could ask him. Hello, who dares message me? Oh, it's Maho. How do things go with Kurisu after that? No problems? Can we do something about her mouth? I want to talk to Maho too. Oh God. What do I say here? I'm gonna say this. I want to talk to Maho too. Huh? What? No, absolutely not. Why? Don't say that. Just let me switch between the two of them. Not happening. Not for you. I pissed her off. It was just a joke. I didn't think you'd get so mad. If you knew your electronic double could be spilling secrets about your private life and you'd have no clue, it would freak you out too. Okay, that's fair, but maybe I wanted to just to get dirt on you. I mean, I know it shouldn't happen, but that doesn't mean it won't. You're right. So can you let me switch between them? She's just pissed. Ah, it's great. That is absolutely great. Can I even call? I can't click the Amadeus thing. Can I call anybody else? No, not really. No, that's about all I can do here. I couldn't help but be wary of him. Mr. Could be around her. That's why I started to put some distance between us. If nothing else, I had avoided trying to interact with him.
じゃあね、あんま暴れんなよ。
Tennoji saw that I had gone silent and went back inside. Mayuri looked over at me with a worried expression.
大丈夫？やっぱり帰る？
行こう。
Tennoji didn't matter. What mattered was, why was I here? Did I feel like something needed to change? Or did I really want to show Kurisu the lab? Well, only you could answer this, dude. I went up the stairs, still unsure of the answer. Do-do-do! God, I'm gonna die at the end of this. Mayuri went in first.
ごめんね、ゆきさん。ちょっと遅れちゃった。
I'm gonna have a Freudian slip and I'm gonna walk into a building somewhere and just shout "Tuturu" and just get awkward stares in my
ゆりちゃん、
face.
こんにちは。
I peeked inside the room. Daru and Yuki were there. Their eyes went wide when they saw me.
岡部さんも一緒だったんですね。
お、オカリン、久しぶりじゃん。
ああ、久しぶり。
I quickly scanned the room. There was no sign of Suzuha. Part of me was a little relieved.
入っても。
自分のラボで遠慮とかねえよ。
それもそうか。さすがにこの状況でクリスを呼び出すことはできなさそうだな。
Yeah, that might be a little awkward and a little hard to explain. I followed Mayuri to the lab and tried to relax my legs by sitting on the couch, but I didn't feel relaxed at all. It felt like my skin was crawling. I glanced over at Yuki.
ゆきさん、そのお洋服かわいい。まゆりちゃんにそう言ってほしくて着てきたんだよ。
Wait, hold on. Weren't you wearing the same thing last night? Wait, or the other night when you saw her? I could have sworn you were.
まゆしも着てみたいのです。後でお洋服取り替えっこしてみる？サイズ合うかな？
I'd heard about Yuki's future from Suzuha too. I still couldn't believe someone this pretty was going to marry Daru. What do I do? Uh-oh. That's the Amadeus symbol. I love the music. I'm gonna make this my ringtone in real life. Oh my god, this is amazing. What do I do? Do I answer? Do I deny? Oh god, I'm terrified. Hello? Hello? What the?
そろそろラボに着いた頃かと思って。
Uh-oh. What did I just do? I ran into the development room in the back, clutching my smartphone. Oh shit, Suzuha's there. Suzu's in there.
お前結構暇なんだな。
You've got a lot of free time, apparently.
どうして声を潜める？もしかして私のことをお友達には知られたくないとか？
You know, it would be very, very difficult to explain, okay?
当たり前だろ。
I hadn't even checked with Maho and Dr. Liskinen to see if it was okay to tell other people about Amadeus.
まあいいわ。状況はなんとなく理解した。
Kurisu lowered her voice as well.
少しでいいから部屋の中を見せて。カメラを掲げてくれるだけでいい。
まったく。
I sighed and held the smartphone up to my chest. I spun around once like I was taking a video with my camera.
汚すぎ。
No, well, screw you too. You know what?
最初の感想がそれか。
That's your first impression.
ごめん、言い直す。ガラクタだらけね。
That wasn't much better. God damn it. Well, it was true.
研究室というのはどこも雑然となるものだけど、それにしてもこれはひどい。真帆先輩の下宿先といい勝負ね。
Oh dear.
そういう個人のプライバシーを暴露してもいいのか？
あんたからも先輩に言っておいて、部屋はちゃんと片付けた方がいいって。
そんなこと言ったら噛みつかれそうだ。
Yeah, no kidding. I wouldn't be alive anymore.
でも
Kurisu paused and smiled.
こういうルームシェアみたいなの 少し憧れてた。人が集まってるところを見ると居心地はいいんでしょうね。
クリス。
Yeah, Kurisu. In the Awful World line, you said the same thing.
お前は本当は。
おじさん、誰と話してるの？
Uh-oh! Oh, shit! I suddenly heard a girl's voice from under the desk and was so surprised I screamed. Oh, crap.
黙って。
お前スザ？
Was she hiding? But why? Daru, Mayuri, and Yuki heard me scream and ran over to see what the problem was.
オカリ、どうしたの？あれ、そこにいるの、鈴葉さん？あっちゃー。
Yo, what up? Suzuha looked upset. It was only then I realized who she was hiding from. Yeah, of course.
次のニュースです。明和党の駒沢康和衆議院議員が企業から不正献金を受けていた問題で、駒沢議員は今日10時から記者会見し、議員辞職する意向を表
Someone
明
left
し
the
ました。
TV on and it was playing the afternoon news. Suzuha knew no one was watching it, but she used the remote to turn the volume up anyway. She wanted to keep the girls in the shower room from hearing us. Oh no, we're talking. I can hear Mayuri and Yuki laughing from the shower. Things had gotten really awkward when Yuki had found Suzuha, but Mayuri quickly came up with a plan. At first, her plan was for the three of them, including Suzuha, to shower naked together and hopefully get Yuki and Suzuha more comfortable around each other. Yes, just strip down, that'll help everything. I bet Daru would like to watch, but Suzuha said that the shower room was too small for three people and refused.
参ったな。
Suzuha was staring up at the ceiling.
鈴葉のせいじゃないよ。オカリンが悪いんだ。
My fault! Blame the phone, not me!
ダルが事前に教えてくれなかったからだろ。
Yeah, seriously.
教えるタイミングなんてなかったじゃん。つうかオカリンさ、スマホ片手にブツブツ喋ってたけど、何してたん？
Nothing, I was talking to my waifu, now leave me alone.
それは
誰かと話してたよね。
そういうアプリがあって試しに使ってみたんだ。
Well, he's not lying.
おお、ギャルゲっぽいやつ。オカリンもそういうのやるようになったのか。
Once again, I guess this is not too far off.
そういうことなら、後で僕のおすすめアプリ教えるお。
I guess I'd managed to fool them about Amadeus.
何にせよ、私がうかつだったよ。おじさん、さっきは驚かせてごめん。
そもそも彼女から隠れる必要があるのか？すでにダルの妹で通っているんだから、こそこそする方が逆に怪しまれるだろう。
Suzuha had tried to avoid Yuki to begin with. Just meeting her father was enough to potentially cause a time paradox, she said. And that chance went up even more if she met her mother. But Yuki had found her before long and Suzuha had been forced to say she was Daru's little sister. Yuki believed it, so why make things any more complicated?
そうなんだけど、母さんが思った以上に私と仲良くなりたがるんだ。あまり会話しすぎるとボロが出かねない。
自分とよく似てる人間が現れたら嫌悪するか興味を示すかのどちらかだろうな。
That is definitely for sure. And Yuki Hamade was the latter.
嫌われた方がずっと楽だよ。
いっそ事実を打ち明けるわけにもいかないか。
Right now, only a few people knew that Suzuha was a time traveler. Me, Daru, Mayuri, and Ferris. That was all. Oh, okay, so only the four of us know that she's a time traveler. Why Ferris, though? I don't understand why she knows.
つうか、
Not even
このま
Ruka
ま
or
何も
Luka.
説明しなくていいんじゃね？
え？
天音氏はなんつうか秘密とか無理に聞きたがるような人じゃないと思うんだよね。鈴葉ならよくわかってるんじゃないか。
確かに未来の母さんはそんな人じゃなかったけど。
じゃあ大丈夫だって。いずれ時が来たら僕からちゃんと説明しとくよ。
本当？
ああ。
わかった。父さんに任せる。
Well, Suzuha nodded. I guess that settles that.
で今後は 天音氏を露骨に避けるのやめるっつうことで。
うまくやれるかどうか自信ない。
大丈夫だって。
お前が言うなって話だけどな。さっきだって相変わらず苦手意識出しまくってたじゃないか、お前。
僕のことは今はどうでもいいっしょ。
Well, you might be a problem at least. Well, and then the conversation came to a halt, which meant we started thinking about the voices coming from the shower room. Oh, goody!
つうわけで
Daru opened his mouth. Perhaps he couldn't take it anymore.
ニコ生見てもいいかな。ブラチューの生特番があるんだ。
不許可って言っても主張するんでしょ。じゃあどうぞ。
At least he's honest. Suzuha sighed and Daru sat in front of the PC and put his headphones on. Some things never change, huh?
おじさん。
いや、仲のいい親子だと思ってさ。
そうかな。
ああ、未来でもダルはこんな感じだったんだろ。
もっと痩せててかっこよかったけどね。
He was thinner. Really, not from that picture I saw.
想像もつかないな。
And the conversation died again. Well, speaking of conversation dying, we're going to call that good for today's video. So thanks all for watching. If you're enjoying the series, be sure to let me know down below in the comment section, as well as on my Twitter and Discord. Links below in the description, as well as my Patreon page. $1 a month goes a long way to keeping the channel and content coming. So thanks all for watching. This is the Musical Gamer signing off. I'll catch you guys in the next video. See you guys then.